One job I was so bad at, they just eliminated the position. They were like, you know, we can fire Ken and we can hire someone else. And they're like, no, forget it. He's proven this job is completely unnecessary. My name is Ken Reid. I'm a born and raised Boston comedian. I live just outside of the city these days. I also work 40-hour-a-week job. Isn't this fascinating?
So what do you got going on?
I'm doing McGreevy's tonight, which I've not done before, but I've heard is good. And then I'm going down to New York, and I'm doing the New York Comedy Festival.
That's awesome.
I think Boston's a good place to start because it's hard.
Please give a warm welcome to the very funny Ken Reid, everybody!
There's so much competition with sports. It's hard to build the fan base here. I grew up in Boston not liking sports, which is very difficult. You constantly have to try to like win people over on two different fronts. It's because I don't really understand sports fandom. You get mad, you go outside, you flip cars over, you set them on fire. Can't we just cut to the chase? Like, make that the sport. It's weird to be in a room in Boston and explain Boston to people. Here's a classic Boston old man. He'd call soda tonic, that gentleman. But if you're in a room in New York and explain Boston to people, it makes a lot more sense. Behind me is the State House, and there's a statue out front of a guy who was a state senator named John Hooker. That's where that word comes from, because that guy was always surrounded by prostitutes. The bar isn't called Cheers, it's called the Bullfinch Pub, but it seems like they've rebranded it officially as Cheers. Julia Child. Grew up in Cambridge, Mass, invented the cooking show, has amazing knife skills, and was 9.5 feet tall. Ben Affleck plays her in a movie. I'm way more proud to be from Boston, is what I'm saying at this point.
Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Dude, this guy, you know what's going on.
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you can make strangers laugh, you can make strangers laugh. And if it's in Boston or New York, hopefully it's the same. I think I can handle New York. I mean, the alarm went off at 5 a.m. today. I was on a train in New York.
So, are you kind of nervous about tonight?
I don't think so. A room's a room.
Let's bring up our next comedian, the very funny Ken Reid, everyone!
I mean, I love what I do, and I would do it all day, every day if I could do it and not starve to death. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.